Before we go, it's time for all of us to take our embarrassment one more time as producer Alan Oliver brings us one more look at those bloopers and blunders from our spring editions of Hawkeye News. To give us an inside look at the new drug testing policy for extracurricular participants.
What's the word, JD?
I'm not gonna do that.
She was like, no, seriously.
The Hawks will...
Christian and Camille behind...
Dang it.
And the Post looks to become very involved, as it was years ago, in community service and providing assistance to Red Oak PD in traffic control and other special events.
People take off work, skip out of activities, and throw their favorite guns in their truck to take off math.
I'd like to thank Sergeant Mullins for allowing me to have a box for you to put your story ideas in by the library. Until...
I'm JD Foster. We'll take a closer look at some tips everyone needs to know before putting on that hunting vest this week.
There you go.
This month... Sorry.
What's new in sports?
Bye.
Well, you see, we have this plane up there, and he's running around in circles. He's making a lot of noise. And he won't go away. We got a call.
We got a call! Yes!
After several years without a program, the Red Oak...
While it seems like the school year has just gotten started, it's already time to...
But first, back to Christian and Camille for the...
Congratulations. Oh, almost had it too.
Welcome back, Hawks Bulls fans.
We want to take a sneak peek at this year's feature Halloween story.
You can't laugh.
I'd like to thank Sergeant Williams for allowing...
We would like to also welcome new school board members John Hawkins, Brett Stanford, and newly...
Not to mention the great news at Red Oak Rice. RISD.
Red Oak Rice.
It's a job career that is very rewarding and involves a lot of hard work.
After falling into a hard-fought homecoming game against matchup Woodrow, matchup Lottie Blonde. Well, it seems like skill shoot.
And I'm Christian Hinson. Thanks for watching and make it a great day.
And you're making fun of me.
We're gonna check in on our boys cross country district championship.
Now, it's time once again to check in with our sports anchor Brady Sapp to find out what is going on in the world of Hawks and Lady Hawk sports.
Put up with us. Give us the same comfort.
What do Hawk and Lady Hawks or even worse, if they're involved in a serious...
Serious.
Yeah. Oh, now Curtis did it.
The Lady Hawks have once again continued to dominate the District 16 4A. I don't know where that came from.
For Hawkeye News,
Here we go. You know what I mean? Alright, get your mind out of the commode. Let's go.
We'll have more on that story as Natalie joins us. Dang it!
How do we handle a drunk driver besides ourselves?
As well as Lancaster on our Hawkeye edition of Sports Side News.
Our Hawkeye edition.
Wait, what?
That's not bad.
That didn't sound right.
In this month's crime report, we wanted to spend a little time telling our students how to keep from becoming a victim of crime while attending the Great State Fair of Texas.
Yeah.
Should I add, it was a day of celebration, and not to mention great turkey legs.
That's great. Yeah.
I'll ad-lib something about a turkey leg.
What's new in sports this month, Brady?
Natalie and Camille, as you can see behind me, it is almost
Yeah.
Okay, somebody go to...
We start this month off with a look at the varsity Hawks football team, as they have now entered into
It's Hicksville. Sorry.
Stop.
3, 2, 1. If you ever have. Okay. 3, 2, 1. If you ever. Oh my gosh.
A celebration of our city's.
It's a job career that involves. You had the paper in the way. It's a job career that involves a lot of hard work.
Our final story is one that has touched many emotions from our Socks and Hoxie talks.
These are just some of this. Dang it, I had it!
Well, ladies, it's time to check on our district champion boys cross country team and see how they did at regionals.
What the heck are you doing?
I don't know.
What did she do? I just ran away from him.
I found a new place to dwell.
I'll shoot back. I promise. I don't care. I think I won't.
That's right, Camille. I participated in the program myself.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. You said flat. I'm sorry.
Y'all want to
It's a duel.
You want to be able to see it when it comes on your face?
For more on this, we go to JD Foster to see what the word is on all these topics before we head off for Christmas break. JD?
Thank you. What? How's this look?
Dang it, I was on a roll.
As well as a closer look at the upcoming.
If you or any of your friends are interested in this career, talk to your local fire chief and see what some of the requirements might be.
We have a great show for you this month. That's right, Nightcrack.
From the hands of a drunk driver. What do you have on us?
What do you have on us, JD?
I got turkey!
Thanks again to Miss Stangle for providing.
What's the word, JD?
Thanks, Rachel and Christian. The word is Red Oak High
That's Natalie! Hawkeye News will continue to bring you more news and information as we enter the busy holiday season. I tried to go.
Break on through to the other side.
I'm Natalie Hillary.
And I'm Camille Webster.
Are you sure about that?
Hello, Red Oak ISD. In the
Yeah. Senior walk field before this.
While new ROE will.
The spring in the air comes the sound of the crack hitting the baseball.
I have to clear my head.
Hawkeye News crime reporter JD Foster brings us another hard-hitting crime report. JD?
Hey, Katie. You ready for a drink? Reporting's thirsty.
With spring comes the sound of a crack hitting the baseball. And so.
The wildflowers are blooming, and it's allergy and hay fever time went there.
Hawkeye News was enabled to bring you stories from Wood and Red Oak Elementary. I'm gonna crawl into my desk now.
Hawkeye News crime reporter JD Foster brings us another hard-hitting crime report. JD?
Hey, Katie. Ready for a drink? Reporting's thirsty work.
I'm Robert Kent.
And I'm Jared Usry.
Back to you in the
Brett.
studio.
Oh, where were you?
It's time once again for one of the most important and
We would again like to congratulate. That's what it says.
Did you buy a ticket to this gun show?
Look at those guns. Yeah, put them both up there. Let's put them up there. Ooh, look at them.
Cheerleader muscle!
Just to name one important item on his agenda. We'd like to do something.
all right, okay, I got the first one.
Can't let him be on Hawkeye.
All. Ah.
Christina Aguilera audition or something? Or
No, it was Shania Twain.
Oh, that was just Shania Twain audition.
He said Mr. O, and I was like, oh.
And what was a fun night of last... That does it for this edition of Hawkeye News. Christian and Natalie will be back next month for our final edition of Hawkeye News for the class of 2005.
Yeah.
Recently, the Red Oak High School cheerleaders held their
Hello, Red Oak Junior High. January and February.
check out some class of 2011 seniors and show a tinker taking part.
Webster, out.
You know what? When you have... That's okay. I meant to hold it where I could do that.
Each month, we like to find out what is going on at ROJH.
Thanks to all our great counselors for the job they do to help keep us on the rack.
The Lady Hawks have once again
Won't go away.
Thanks, Christian, and we look forward to having you back. It's great to be back in front of the cameras as a member of Hawkeye News.
Also, we'll have some tips on how to make Halloween safe and fun holiday for trick-or-treating.
It's all up in my face! I can't even see!
But I'd like to start off with the masters of the court. Our defending district champions, the Lady Hawks volleyball team.
But this is football. Welcome to Football 04 Hawk Style. The Hawks have been hard.
God.
Oh, wait. Wait, can I still go?
Hello, Spock forged hands.
Hello, Ham Hawks. Let's welcome back. Hello, Ham Hawks.
It's important to know that a lot of new things will be happening.
After several years without the program, the Red Oak Police Department has joined with Officer
I'm not hiring, I'm firing.
I know.
3, 2, 1. Or not. I was ready. Once again, Red Oak ISD has moved to the front of the class with the recent announcement of the Texas I just spit everywhere.
We took the long look at a life of a
We took the long look.
Sorrow or tragedy. See you in... Oh, God.
You and
As
fire-breathing dragon.
We cannot always avoid the occasional irresponsible and
With our wonderful counselors to see what this is all about in the month's Counselor's Corner.
I'm Jared Ushery, and this month on Hawkeye News, I had an opportunity to ride along with the Red Oak Police Department and get a... Did it again.
Brady's here for another exciting year of Hawks and Lady Hawks sports action. Brady?
Thanks, ladies. The beginning of school is a very busy time in sports around Red Oak High School.
3, 2, 1.
Today on Hawkeye News, I've made this turkey like my microphone.
For Hawkeye News, that's all, folks. Y'all come back now, you heard?
Recently, the Hawkeye News team members were lucky enough to visit the classrooms at Red Oak Elementary, Wooden Elementary, and Eastridge Elementary to talk to them about what it's like to be part of Hawkeye News and about the subject of leadership. The news team traveled in groups of 3 reporters to Wooden Elementary to visit with 4th graders, to Eastridge Elementary to visit with 2nd graders, and to Red Oak Elementary to visit with both 3rd and 4th grade students. News team members shared with them the topic of leadership, as well as to answer questions about doing the news show.
It is our hope that these young students may be some of the faces of the future for Hawkeye News and will continue to develop into positive leaders in their schools. The students were very well behaved and showed wonderful manners and attention. The experience was wonderful for my fellow news anchors and myself as well. It is great to see that there are many younger students who will be there to carry on the traditions of Hawkeye News.
We wanted to thank all of our teachers and our producer, Mr. Oliver, for setting up the trips this year. In related news, there will be some new faces on Hawkeye News next year after the screen test on May 7th. We will introduce you to these new members in our August edition.
As you can see, it has been another busy month and year for Red Oak High School students as well as others around the district. Our schools experienced many emotions this year, from highs of big wins in sports, academics, one act, choir, band, drill team, and more, to the very lows of loss of friends and serious accidents.
We would like to say thank you to Mr. Shutman, the assistant principals, our teachers, counselors, and all others who have helped us along this year. We also want to wish all of you a wonderful school year for 2005-2006, and we hope that you've enjoyed watching Hawkeye News again this year as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you.
Thanks as always to our producers, Alan and Kimberly Oliver, to our reporters, photojournalists, and all those who have supported us. Thanks for allowing us into your classroom.
We also wanted to remind you that we would really love to hear from you. So if you have any news ideas, comments, or suggestions, you can write us at hawkeyenews@redokeisd.org or give us a call at 972-617-4312. You can also see us online at myvtv.com.
I'm Christian Henson.
And I'm Natalie Hillary.
Until next school year, have a great summer.
Thanks for watching and make it a great day.